Hello everyone, Meisterang here. I did a pawn like I did a pawn and pawn like only challenge. Now I'm gonna do the copper only challenge. But instead of, only being allowed to play coppers, I'm allowed to play any unit, but I can only move it like a copper, and I'm only allowed to move it backwards like a copper if it is promoted. So my gold can move backwards, but I'm not going to allow myself to move it backwards unless it is a promoted gold. So, uh, the enemy is going to play around the fact that my pieces actually do have more movement than I'm allowing myself to use, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm just gonna put a, diamond here. It's gonna put the king in check, and you know what? That's fine. But I'm not allowed to actually capture his silver. Alright, so I'll just make my wall, I guess. I decided that that winning with just the 6 coppers, beating the first level with just the 6 coppers, would require a little bit too much luck. Like, I think with 6 pawns, it's doable with a little bit of luck. But, yeah. I mean, there's not much more to say about it. Pawns are just a lot stronger than coppers, because pawns can protect each other as they're advancing. A copper cannot protect another copper as they're advancing. Yeah, like this. I can't protect my... Well, yeah, a copper... Like, if I had a copper on C3 and I wanted to also advance my copper that's on C4, it would be impossible for me to have another copper protecting it. So, yeah, we just trade pawns. And if I want to bait the enemy into a trade, I'll just play one of my more expensive coppers. Alright. Oh, and of course I'm allowed to move my king like it's a king. I, I didn't think to specify that, but, I figure everyone can get behind it. I was thinking, like, oh, this needs to be a diamond, so it actually, like, prevents the Shogun from getting in there, but I didn't actually need to do that. Anyway, we're gonna skip. So, most of my rounds are probably going to be won in overtime, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. If I get an objective that says win in 46 turns, then I'm just not going to get it. Because how are you going to do that with only coppers? I'll just wait, get this optional objective, I guess, because I have nothing better to do than just pass 5 turns in a row. Just wait for overtime to put the pressure on my opponent. This copper on E5 is doing a lot of work. I'm going to put a copper here. It's going to trade with that copper. Okay. Yeah, and I figured if he puts me in check and also attacks my, attack my D5 copper, I just put another one behind it. Rude. Alright. So if I can keep him on the second to outermost ring, then I'll win in 7 turns. Alright, I'm gonna force some trades anyway. I don't know. Okay, I do not have a lot of pieces left. Now my ruby is protecting my white copper. Alright, I need to... all I need to do now is get control of F6. Oh, if I place something on F5, the opponent can just take it. Huh. You know what, I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay, he just falls off the board. So, yep. Alright, something's allowed to move backwards. I was hoping it would be one of my actual coppers. Well, I can add more coppers, or I can remove a copper. For now, I think adding a copper is probably better. There's an argument to be made to remove some of my more expensive coppers. But maybe next round. Capture 6 or fewer non-ruler units. Yeah, that's not happening. He only has 10 reserves. Huh. Oh, this is the opponent with the 3 bronzes. Okay. So my white ruby star is now allowed to move 1 space backwards. Yay. Okay, well, maybe the opponent puts the coppers and bronzes in spots where I can ignore them, and then I have to spare at least 4 enemy units because the enemy has 10 non-ruler units. Okay. I'm gonna save my promoted copper. Oh, I was like, oh, I'll trade. Like when his gold captures my silver, I'll take back, but no, that wouldn't have worked. Lucky me that he didn't actually take it. All right. Unfortunately, I don't see a way of, like... Well, okay, I could kick the king out of the center in the short term, which I guess is good enough. I could even put a diamond and kick him, prevent him from getting to e5. You know what, I'll do that. I can't actually take this copper because it's protected by the bronze. Alright. I guess I just have to wait. So the diamond... I feel like the opponent is likely to take the diamond. Oh, it's actually double attacked. It's attacked by the bronze and the gold. So, like, there's nothing I could do to protect it, even if my Shogun wasn't getting in the way. Interesting. Well... Yeah, so he's capturing that. And... I guess I just have to make up for lost ground. Wow, that is rude. I don't even have anywhere good to put a copper. If I put it to the right, then my king has to move downward to be able to protect it. Then I abandon, my D3 copper, so I guess I just skip again. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Okay, so I'll move here, and the gold... Okay, if the gold's just gonna flee, like I could stop it from gaining ground, but I couldn't force it to flee. Okay. I don't know why I'm putting a copper there. I'm just putting it there for the sake of putting it there. I gotta use my pieces, right? I got 10 more of them. I have way more preserves than my opponent. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, my opponent's out of pieces. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, I guess the bronzes are powerful, but if you don't have a lot of units, then there's only so much you can do. Okay. I don't know. So we're allowed to capture one more unit. If I care about that, I could just not capture the bronze. But I think I don't care enough. Like, so this middle... Yeah, okay. Oh, I should have put something down. Okay, so the enemy pieces are very short range. All I have to do is just put down pieces to defend the middle 4 columns, I think. Yeah, so now I think there's no way for him to protect his Shogun? No, he moves up and then diagonally over. Okay. Unfortunately, it counts as me capturing the enemy unit when the Oh wait, what am I was off by 4 turns. I was like, oh yeah, the enemy Ronin's about to die. No, it's the... Yeah, in 4 more turns. Yeah, see, unit fell off the board, and then that counted as me killing it. Alright, well. Another level done and dusted. Just, just wait. Haha, entire army fall off board. So far, so good. Did not get a power upgrade, but we don't need a power upgrade. Oh wow, our promoted silver can't even move backwards. What is an upgraded... Oh, there's no upgraded bronze. I don't want to take any of these. I mean, I guess... Yeah, promoting the silver doesn't do anything. Upgrading a diamond... Well, upgrading the diamond is, definitely a slight improvement. Could take a ruby, but no. I either remove the silver or the diamond. I think they're just functionally the same. Oh, a promoted diamond can actually move backwards. Okay, goodbye, silver. really doesn't matter. Yeah, so this captain can only move like a knight. The king stuff, the X's around him are spaces where you can place units, but he cannot um, wow, he can't move like a king. The challenge is hard. Okay. Well, so he has 6 knights and 2 bishops. Anyway, we're just going to throw a copper in the back. Feel like I could have done that a turn earlier, but, it's fine. And... I'll put a gold here. The enemy doesn't know that I'm not allowed to move my gold to G4. I really don't want him moving to G4. Alright. And same thing again. Oh, this ruby just like completely corrals the captain. Let's, yeah, I'm gonna force the captain to move to H7. And then he's gonna be, like, yeah, then there's kind of no hope for him from there. Alright, so which square is the captain gonna go? If he goes to F8, I'm not allowed to take him. Okay, cool. Alright. Which of these do I not have any of these? I think I have all 3 of them. Diagonal movement, or diagonal placement, vertical placement, cross placement. Vertical, diagonal. Okay. Cross placement, let's go. If I promote a diamond, it can move backwards, but I don't want to add a 3-cost copper. I think the ruby being upgraded is fine. Let's see. Yeah, promoted diamond can move backward. Don't play any 3 costs. Okay. Well, then I definitely don't want to add any 3 costs. So... I don't know. I don't know. Goodbye, gold. I should have... I don't know. I didn't want to add a 3-cost copper when I have a challenge that says don't play any 3 costs. Maybe I should have removed the upgraded ruby. Nah, that's a little bonkers. Not gonna do that. It was just a king. He has 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, and a whole bunch of pawns. Okay, cool. The main threat is, of course, the rooks. But I don't even think they're that threatening. I could just bait him into trading if I wanted to. Like, oh, actually, I can't really do that because my powerful unit that you would just trade into, I'm not allowed to play. So yeah, next, after this floor, I definitely want to recruit another unit. Alright. Let's just, attack the rook, I guess. Oh, he could just take my pawn now. Oh, okay. I'm glad he didn't do that, I guess. You know what? Pawn here. Or copper there, whatever. So, I guess my question at this point is, will the pawn consider itself to be more or less valuable than my copper? And I'm guessing it will consider itself to be more valuable than my copper. And not just, trade. This will be just, just in case the enemy wants to, advance, I'll just have a copper there. Okay. There's got to be something I can do to trap. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see if he wants to trade his rook. Okay, cool. Did I have a chance to take this knight? No, I never had a chance to take it because I was always in check. Okay, we'll just cover that, and now we'll take the knight. Okay, I only have 3 units to place unless I am willing to give up the bonus objective. So I'm kind of completely walled off. Alright. I guess I just have to hope that the opponent makes some careless decision. Maybe I'll place a diamond and use that to bait a trade. Yeah, look at that. I knew it. You know what? We'll move this copper forward. Okay. Maybe this pawn will take my copper because it's free. Not realizing that it basically kills itself in the process. All of his pawns are attacking my coppers. Okay, alright, that's a mistake. We're going to definitely capture that with our king. Well, maybe it's not a mistake. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm just completely screwed regardless. Even if I had more coppers, once I make this wall, then my own king is blocked off. So it's like, now what? Okay, maybe the bishop will just... Maybe once the bishop... Maybe the king... Maybe the black just ignores their bishop and it falls off, and then... we still lose in that case, but... What if I... Okay, I'm going to take the bishop, and I'm going to hope that black moves their d-pawn forward. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think... Yeah, this is looking a little bad. Guess I'm just counting on the 10% at some point soon. It's like, which pawn do I take, and does it even matter? Maybe my chances go slightly... Yes, okay. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, yeah, so there's no way to get around having to rely on a 10% chance. But at least it looks like it may... Oh, yeah, it's definitely... Well, yeah, if I win the 10% now... Yeah, I want to only have to rely on a single 10%. If I win the 10% now, then the king runs away from me. Then I would be able to move to e4. Alright, so that's take one. Don't play any one costs. Okay. I mean, I could just play, let's see, I have 8 units that cost more than 1. So, you know. If I can somehow invalidate all of my opponent's pawns, then... And then it's 8 against 6. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll just get the knight to take my diamond. And then, I recapture. Look at that. And then we'll get the bishop to take our ruby. Yeah, so I just have to kind of hope that that black doesn't know how to play chess. Like, even more than I don't know how to play chess. Why did I put that there? Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, because, like, now it's going to be completely useless if I'm trying to get around all of these pawns. Well, you know what? This pawn... it baited this pawn into moving forward and then forcing it to trade. Like, the d5 pawn was pretty strong, so... maybe it's fine. Sure. Well, I want to have something on the board. Okay, that's good. Have another something on the board. Oh, except now this gold is going to not be protected, which is going to be sad. I'll put it... Oh. I can't protect it. Oh well. The opponent's not even going to think that it's protected because the silver can't move to the side. Alright, well, bye-bye, pawn. Okay, so we just have one bishop and one knight to deal with. And I gotta get my king back to the middle. Which, yeah, easier said than done. But since I have a ruby, I can place it down, and then, the king will have to move away. So even getting close enough to place my ruby is going to be kind of a challenge. Alright. I do have to block the bishop's line of attack, feels like. Then I have to move around the knight's threatened area, and then if I allow the pawn to capture my silver, if I go to c1 and let the pawn capture my silver, that feels like that would be kind of a devastating setback. Like, capture without me being able to recapture. Well, I'll just do it like that then. If it captures, then I can recapture. I think that's okay. Alright. It's a shame that I have to capture this knight that's going to fall off the board in 2 turns. Alright. Yeah, so that gold, I guess, is kind of my last hope. Oh, that actually pushes the king all the way back. Okay. So I'm not allowed to make any illegal moves, but I am allowed to threaten to make illegal moves. Alright, so now we take this, bishop takes back, and then my king is completely safe here. So, yeah. We beat the first level, and we even got the bonus objective. Not a moment too soon. Alright, so we get a special unit. It is a cavalier. Okay, cool. Cavaliers are able to make... so since this unit does not have a promotion, do I treat it as a promoted copper? I think I'm going to allow myself to treat it as a promoted copper, just because it's a special unit awarded by a challenge. The logic behind that? Well, there's not really any logic behind it. If this silver randomly gets a promotion, then it can't move backwards. So that would be really sad. So I'm going to just remove this. Don't move or place a piece on the center 4 tiles. Yeah, that is not happening. Okay. You know what? Ruby right here. I'm not allowed to go on the center 4 tiles, but I am allowed to threaten to go on the center 4 tiles. Alright. So... if this bronze keeps going forward, then... it just becomes less and less of a threat. Want to protect F6. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm not allowed to make illegal moves, but I am allowed to threaten to make illegal moves. Like I was saying, my ruby was ready to recapture the copper. And I'll put a gold here and see what happens. Okay, cool. So, yeah, the bronzes are the elite unit. I need to be able to place something that can threaten the C file, but it might be, I might be too slow. I'll put a diamond here. It moves diagonally. It's pinning the silver. And it threatens... Oh, I wanted to threaten... Yeah, what was I thinking? I didn't want to threaten D6. I wanted to threaten C6. I also could have put my Cavalier on F5. So yeah, I can just threaten the Shogun out of the center of the board. Okay. So I need to keep threatening this Shogun to the point where it has to where it can't even stay in the third ring. I'll take that because I can. Leaving it there would allow the enemy like one turn of stalling, potentially, just by moving the bronze forward. All right, we'll see what the opponent does. So this is checkmate. Oh, I'm not. I was hoping the opponent would give me a legal move to capture it, to capture him, but I can't. I'm not allowed to move my Cavalier to the side. Although this should. Well, we'll see what happens now. Oh, it's still checkmate, but still illegal. Okay, well. Cool. So now... yeah, now we just zone him out until it's over. I didn't need to place that copper there, but I felt like it. Yeah, sure, you can take my bronze. Why the heck not? Yeah, I just want to guard B3 as often as possible. Oh, actually, I could just... You know what, let's just block the opponent from placing a piece on B3, and then I'll just move my diamonds forward. Alright, well, good job, team. Oh, another special unit. Another Cavalier. Well, I definitely the best option of all these is promoting my Ruby. Well, is it? I don't know. I think it is. Having a Cavalier cost one less, I don't think is actually a big deal. Well, my Lance already has, you know, it has Copper Plus movement. Or I could take a Queen so that I could use it to threaten the enemy king better. But the Lance is also pretty good at threatening the enemy king. Not like amazing, but it's good. Okay. Yeah, so... This guy has 13, 14 total units. And I guess 8 of them are real threats. I'm going to say the copper and the pawn are not threats. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get optimal positioning, optimal piece placement because, that's how the Baron works. So I just need to place my pieces in good spots. Although, if the opponent just allows my Lance to threaten this entire column, then that's pretty good. I'm going to be very happy with that. Let's just guard the center. What are we doing this game? Same thing we do every game. Guard the center. Um, let's see if the steel decides to take my lance. I have a feeling it will. Nope. Um, Well, the steel is strictly weaker than the lance. Because it has the same 5 directions of forward movement, and then it has... Oh, the steel has 5 directions of backward... Oh, well, that's weird. Okay. Um... Yeah, so now I'm guarding 2 files. I don't have anywhere good to place something anyway, even if I had the mana to be able to. Yeah, let's block this, and we gotta protect this just to be sure, I guess. Over the... Maybe not the long run, but over the next few turns. Oh, I messed up, but the opponent doesn't know that he can capture my copper with no consequences. I do not want to block off the last center square, so yeah, I'm going to move my king left and right from now on. Hmm. Um. Hmm. I'm just going to keep waiting. I could afford to save up some energy. Yeah, so because the steel is on F7, yeah, because the F file got blocked, it was like no longer being completely covered by this lance. Yeah, so the steel, all it can really do is move directly forward. This thing has diagonal movement, so my pawn or my copper is in fact pinned. You know what? Let's fake protect it some more. Wow, the opponent's stacking up a lot of attackers. I don't even know what is worth placing right now. Oh, okay. No longer attacking that. Well, I am... Okay, so I do have the F file covered, but I feel like I'm going to want to reinforce the F file a bit. We'll see. I will... Oh my god, this game's too hard. There needs to be, like... Is there an option where, like... Or even... Oh, yeah, that. Kind of wish there was an option where it would, like, tell you... tell you if a square that you're moving into is check. Oh, well. You know what? Third time's a charm. Okay, lose 5 or fewer units. Okay, so I just need to get control of the 5th rank, which, I don't know. Guess it's not going to be crazy difficult, but I want to have some infrastructure on the 4th rank first, I guess. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter whether it's a diamond or a gold there, but maybe it will matter. The Shogun will not be able to move directly back. Okay. Oh wow, this might be the fastest checkmate we've ever seen in our lives. I mean, it won't, but you know. If I was allowed to capture that, it would be a pretty fast checkmate. But um, let's use a silver and see what happens. Is he gonna capture? Yeah, he is. So the threat of me doing illegal moves was enough to win. I didn't have to actually do illegal moves. Okay, cool. Another Cavalier. Cavalier's a nice unit. Um, yeah, I'll just add a real copper. Okay, cool. All right, our objective is to bong cloud. We can do that. Yeah, the enemy deck is pretty weak. Well, once I deal with the 3 bronzes, I mean, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Just get the enemy to be willing to trade by, you know, threatening to do illegal moves, like move my Cavalier more than 1 square. But for now, let's just create a defensive formation, I guess, and then, all right, then we move back and set up to put our power pieces on the board, like this diamond. Look, you're in check. You got to take this. Oh, except I can't actually recapture. Oops. I could have done that differently, and I'm pretty sure it would have worked. Okay, well, you know, we'll just trade again. And by trade, again, I mean we'll trade. Because the first time it wasn't a trade, it was just me blundering a piece. Okay, well, I'll place a gold and see what happens. Okay, cool. Just take it with my, with my fake copper. Oh, the opponent might actually be able to checkmate me if I'm not careful, but I don't think the opponent is going to play well enough to do that. And it's not immediately possible anyway. It just seems like it's close to being possible. Oh, this optional objective is going to be such a throw, but I'm going for it. Oh, I could have moved diagonally forward. Huh, well. Alright, well, I'm just putting down a diamond. He's going to want to trade, so... this is just going to be it's going to be a good trade for me. And it's going to be a good trade for the opponent, because he doesn't know any better. And then I have to threaten to do illegal moves to force the Shogun regent out of the center. All right. Yeah, and then I just take this bronze. I just take all this stuff. There's not actually anything defending this. I'll just, yeah, just continue to threaten to do illegal moves. I totally forgot that I moved my Cavalier to the side at one point. I think I moved it from C7 to D7. All right. What do I do in the future if I accidentally make an illegal move? Put my ruler 6 or fewer times? That's unlucky. Yeah, no chance of completing this. Maybe not no chance, but kind of no chance. Okay. You see, I did the thing where I threatened to make illegal moves, but then I forgot to not actually make the illegal moves. Well, you have to run away now, so I just get the free pawn. Although it does make it more challenging to get the optional objective. Yeah, we have no leeway at this point. Yeah, I'll just push the king back. This has the benefit of making it less likely that he can prank me by putting me in check with a knight. Or that. I didn't think of that, but I guess it wasn't actually a threat. Let's put a copper here, something that can just burn a bunch of moves. I feel like I want to take the bishop. Although maybe I was wrong, but I took it, so whatever. If we made a bad choice, then, you know, it's just a choice that I'm going to live with. No big deal. Okay. Yeah, I need to put my pieces as far back as possible so I can waste more turns. Okay, my opponent doesn't currently have the ability to prank me with a knight. He almost has that ability. You know what? We'll just put him in check because we can. Yeah, and also I wanted to trade off that pawn. Alright. Double check, let's go. Yeah, I think I just take that pawn. Alright, luckily that is not a successful prank. We can take it without... We can legally capture that. And... yeah, I'll just block, just move pieces up. I gotta waste turns, and I also want to protect this gold. Oh, I also need to protect this gold. This silver, I mean. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I think I don't place my last pieces just yet. I have 4 pieces remaining. How likely is it? How likely is it the enemy king is actually going to get off of the outermost ring? Oh, it's the E6 copper that I can move. Alright. This will be a copper. I don't want it to be a ruby, because if he decides he wants to trade, then, you know, I feel like a big dummy. Bruh. Could just rely on the 25% shield chance 3 turns in a row. That'd be a funny thing to do. All right. Oh, I guess the king is actually safe there. Well, now that the opponents, yeah, well, whatever. Now that we failed the optional objective, yeah. So what I should have done, I should have blocked the potential check earlier because I didn't think that the opponent was actually going to capture or whatever capture my pawn. You know what? Just I'm gonna treat myself to one illegal move. Promotion. Eh. Um. So if a silver gets a random promotion, then paladin does not. This paladin's going to be completely useless. I guess it's going to be a turret, right? It's going to threaten to do illegal moves, but it's not actually going to be allowed to do them. But no, I'll unlock the paladin promotion in some other run. I'll just take the diamond because it might get promoted at some point. Oh, no 2 costs. So that's a reason for me to take the diamond instead of the 2 cost option, which I forget what it was. But yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. I have, well, let's see. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so yeah, I have 12 units and the opponent has 10. So I have more units than the opponent, and like both of us have kind of garbage units, so it's probably fine. Alright. I'm just going to put down a copper, because I can. Also, like, capturing this does lead to a copper being on F4, which seems like a pretty solid square for it to be. Alright. I think I just do this trade. Surely the silver will trade into my diamond. Or I can just do the trade myself, which is probably not great, but it's not bad. I just wanted him to trade into me so I could get my king farther forward, but I can just get my king forward now. Name Shogun anyway. Okay, opponent has 3 more units. And I have a decent number of units. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna bait any trades yet. I could just get checked or something, and that could cause something to go wrong. I don't know. I didn't need to put this pawn here. Oh, am I in checkmate? Oh my goodness. Nope, I'm not in checkmate. Wow. Good job, me. Alright. Yeah, whatever. He'll trade into my diamond for sure. And he's out of units. So, like, the only decent unit he has left at this point is this gold. Alright. Yeah, and he just trades it away. Awesome. Easy bonus objective, easy mission. Glad I got one freebie after the bonus objective on the first level didn't go well. Okay. Yeah, now I just kind of chill until the board shrinks to the point where I get the win. Although I do need to defend G5, because that's the only square you could use to escape. Maybe he just, like, falls off the board now? Come on, just walk off the board. Do it. You won't. Oh, right. It's fine. It just takes another 4 turns to win now. Aha, you're in check now. You know what? I'm going to treat myself to 2 illegal moves. Alright, we did it. So we got the optional objective this time. Yeah, for a copper deck, my deck is freaking expensive. Maybe upgrading my copper so it costs 0 would be better. It's like, how often do I really care about the backwards movement? About being allowed to move a unit backwards. Like, it can already threaten to move backwards. So it's like, I think it's, well, I guess being able to threaten to move many spaces forward or back, maybe that's valuable. But I'm going to upgrade my copper. That feels like such a whack thing to do, but it's fine. Yeah, more coppers. Got the copper in the copper challenge. Alright. Alright, I accidentally did an illegal move against this boss last time. I'm not going to do that again. I'm gonna... No, this was the one where I just, like, walked into check. Oh my goodness. Or did I do that? Did I do both of those things against this boss? I don't even remember. Okay, so those are just coppers. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, so put a diamond in the middle and threaten to do illegal moves, like, you know, like standard procedure. Alright. And then, you know, we just, you know, threaten to do more illegal moves, I guess. Oh, I have no mana. Oh, but I'm... Okay. My ruby is protecting the pawn. Or protecting the diamond that's attacking the pawn. Alright, goodbye, quartz. And... Huh. I kind of want to be able to attack this copper. You know, I'm going to put a ruby here so it can defend the 5th rank. But I didn't want to have this square occupied. I was like, oh, my king's going to take this copper. But, you know, the copper is defended, so... Oops. It's fine. Looks like I'm in the driver's seat right now. Wait, why did I not attack this square? Wait, am I winning in piece count? Oh, yeah, totally. I'm allowed to play all of my pieces. Okay, the quartz is a diagonal thing. Okay, cool. I don't know. I don't think it matters what I place. I'm just going to place my copper. But yeah, I do want this trade. Oh, right. Maybe that was not a good thing to want. I don't know. But yeah, now the quartz... Now I just pushed the quartz out. And I'm not going to get ruined by forgetting how the steel moves. Wow, I can't place anything. I could have placed something on B3, but like, what's it gonna do on B3? Hmm. Oh, wait, I'm not defending this copper. Not even pretending to defend it. Alright, well now I'm defending it. Okay, so now I have this wall on the D file, and I can just stay to the right of the wall. You know, oh, he's gonna take my ruby, and then he's gonna take my other ruby, and then he's gonna, oh, well, then he won't be able to take my diamond, but it's like, yeah, that's a lot of bad stuff that's about to happen to me. Bye-bye. Oh, man. I can't even pretend to defend it, because the quartz is just gonna take the ruby anyway. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. We will see. Oh, can you not do that? Oh, wait, no, that's fine. Okay. I guess I was wrong about that. It did actually respect the diamond. Wow, that's obnoxious. So it did not take a ruby, but it probably would take a diamond, because a diamond's definitely stronger than a ruby. And these marked squares they're kind of annoying. Okay, so the quartz is only diagonal, you know, at a distance. Hmm. Alright, what if I put a diamond here? It's double attacked, but now I block the attack with a... What do I use to block the attack? Let's block the attack with the silver. So I kind of like this copper being where it's defended, or blocking the light diagonal where it's defended by the other copper. Oh, I'm also haven't been defending this copper for a while. Okay. Well, my board state is kind of gonna fall apart in the center soon. But maybe the Baron just like gets too distracted to get out of the back. Well, it locked itself in again. Oh, the steel has practically king movement. That's kind of a bother. Well, it doesn't have proper backup from its bishop, so it can't push onto me. Well, okay, cool. GG. Okay, horizontal placement, cross placement, or forward movement. Horizontal placement, cross placement, or forward movement. Okay. Yeah, what is the best upgrade here? I feel like I do not want my ruler moving too quickly forward. I think I'd rather have cross placement. I could add a ruby to my deck if I wanted to, but I think I'd rather not. You know, in fact, I'm going to remove a ruby. Get out of here. Okay. 2 ruby, 2 gold, 4 silver. Okay. So, yep. I mean, I just used my diamonds to block off the center. To block the king out of the center, anyway. And then what? Well, I mean, and then what's the easy part? The real question is, how do I get there? Alright, you know what? There we go. You're in check now. Yeah, now what? Okay, so I need to get the opponent to trade into me. Yeah, I need to get the opponent to trade with my pieces that are outside of the outer region. You know, okay, so this is checkmate. No, it's not, because the opponent can block the check and can put a piece on E4, and that'll block the check that he would be in if his king was on D4. Yeah, like that. Okay, so opponent's just going to take my Cavalier for sure. Cavalier's a super high power piece. Definitely, yeah. Oh, the diamond is, Diamond is not particularly strong right now. It'll block off E5. So yeah, we'll block off E5 for the Shogun. Obviously, other pieces can move there. Oh, he's just gonna take my free gold. No, he's not. All right. Wow. Okay. You know, we're placing a gold here. That'll help. That'll help me. That'll help me seize control of the center. Oh, I can do this. Yeah, I have that cross placement. Okay. All right. Things are going well now, I think. We're finally going to be able to kick the... Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe not yet. But we're going to get there. Okay, so now the C file is blocked off for both of us. So I need to hope that I can take better advantage of that than my opponent can. Oh, man. Got a little bit outplayed there. Yeah, because now I have to move my king, and then he takes my copper, and then can put even more pressure on me. You just easily broke the blockade that I thought I had. Okay, at least I was able to bait him into trading. Alright. Alright, yeah, we'll do this. So, opponent's in checkmate, and it looks like they're just gonna... Oh, I don't want to fail the bonus objective, though. Oh, that's... What's the reward? I mean, I don't know what the reward is. I'm not sure if I'm gonna win if I allow him to just capture my gold. I think I just have to do this. Like, the reward is not... Yeah, like, who cares about this power upgrade? Dealer's Gambit and Hoarder's Gambit. I have the Dealer's Gambit. Oh, and that's the Hoarder's Gambit. Okay. I feel like both of these are kind of bad for my current deck, at least. Okay, +1 power on my diamond. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna remove the diamond. Wait, if I remove the diamond, I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 16 units. Okay, wow, this... disgusting. Okay, so now... yeah, I got the Hoarder's Gambit. Let's go. If I got the Hoarder's Gambit on something cheaper, like I have a 2-cost copper that has 5 uses, or even what there's even if the 0 cost, like I would have, I don't know. There's just, I didn't have the deck for that. That is a Cavalier, and that is gonna single-handedly mess me up. Okay, and I think the optional is a bait here. Like, you know, if I have only coppers, then yeah, this optional is just gonna get me killed. Let's put... I don't want to be too aggressive right now. I could have put a pawn on e5. Alright. No, we'll check him and we'll kick his king. Or we'll make him trade a... I think I can force a trade of Cavaliers, which is good, obviously, because his Cavalier is much stronger than my Cavalier. And I don't know. I'll just put a guy there. Yeah, he has to take my... he takes mine. And everything's great. We just traded off his only strong unit, really. Plebeians are... they are much stronger than pawns, but not that much. Well, they are stronger than pawns. But they're not strong enough for me to care too much. Although maybe... okay, maybe now that the Cavalier is gone... now that the Cavalier's gone, maybe I can do the optional objective without it being too costly. Yeah, if I could just make a wall in the D-file... like, now that the enemy has basically nothing. Alright. Alright, we'll just fork him with the silver. Okay. Yeah, I double attacked him, he double attacked me. It's fair play. I'm gonna check him again. And, you know, fake protect my silver with the other silver. Alright, do want to take this bishop. Oh, I needed to put, like, a whole bunch of pieces on the D-file. I need to go back and start putting a whole bunch of pieces on the D-file. Although, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pieces. I feel like I should have more than that. Oh well. Alright. So, you know, that's fine. He captures my copper, like my copper pretending to not be a copper. Alright. I'm back in the middle of the board. Do I want to put a diamond here, or do I just want to put a copper here? I think I want to put a copper here. Yeah, having the ability to, you know, make threats later on might be useful. I think it's more useful than just putting the king in check on b6. Like, I think I'm perfectly happy if he stays on b6. Yeah, there we go. Block off that diagonal. All right, well, just attack the knight, I guess. Yep, we couldn't stop him from doing that, but that's okay. I think, okay, yeah, I think I can eventually force a trade of the knight, or we can just go back and forth forever. Time is definitely on my side here. Okay, cool. So the opponent felt the need to break up the monotony somehow. Or, you know, like, get out of the situation he's in. But, unfortunately, the situation he's in now is even worse. Yeah, look at that. Easy game. Cool. Power upgrade. I like that. Cool. 1 cost silver. Promote my 0 cost copper to a copper star. Could have my first promoted unit. Wow. Yeah, I kind of want more power units that can make illegal threats, but hopefully the regular reward I'm about to get will be able to do that. Like lances. Yeah, I'll take a lance. Okay, so this Ronin is really scary. He can capture me from a distance. Basically, I need this. Oh, the fact that I can place on the 3rd rank, like, already. Yeah, I think that helps me quite a bit. And the lance is huh. I want to be able to put what? I'm not sure actually what I want to do. I just need to make sure this Ronin doesn't royally mess me up. Yeah, I think a promoted copper that costs 0 is pretty good here. If that forces the... Okay. I thought it was just going to force the Ronin away, but I'm happy to take a ruby for my trouble. The lance is pretending to protect the copper as well. So ideally, I'd be able to force the Ronin to like my back squares, so that his extra front movement is not useful, but eh. If I can't do that, then I can't do that. Oops. Yeah, now we're gonna lose our lance, and it's fine. Oh, actually, we could just lose our cavalier instead. You know, I was like, oh yeah, I put my cavalier on d5, and the Ronin has to move. No, he just makes his silver take my cavalier, and I just feel really sad. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna lose our lance, probably, but that's okay. Yeah, the ability to definitely, I'm really happy that I have the ability to place units 2 space in front of my king. Oh, I should have placed something. to protect my D4 unit. Whoops. Okay. Well, now my 2 coppers are protecting each other because the one is promoted. Though we could just do a 2-for-1 trade. I don't want to make a big wall on the E file because I could just block myself in, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, so he's going to... Oh, I can't... The Ronin is very strong. Very strong unit. Okay, well. Just attack, trade into me. Yes, thank you. I'm not 100% sure that was, like, good for me, but whatever. Alright. I think having a lance on D1 is going to help me out quite a bit. I gotta make those threats. You know, those threats of illegal moves. I'm just thinking about... never mind. Okay, I want to preemptively protect my king on the right. But then I need to... Oh my goodness, I freaking... this game's too hard. Yeah, 'cause you could jump over me and... GG. It was close. I think we could have won that. If it just played a little better. And also, if I got lucky enough to get any other final boss, I think I would have won. But yeah, that was close. So yeah, I originally was thinking... I did like a little bit of practice for an attempt to only use pawns and pawn-likes with the Shogunate deck, and having 6 coppers just felt so miserable. So I'm glad I did that challenge, because, you know, that ended up being a lot more fair of a challenge and a lot more interesting, because I could pretend that my pieces that were not coppers could actually do all the moves that they can normally do. But yeah. So, you know, good enough. That's going to be where I'm going to call it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.